There are plenty of reasons why everyone should visit the Big Apple at least once in their lives, from Broadway to the Statue of Liberty and beyond. Visit the city that never sleeps on your next student trip and experience the magic of the most industrious, glamorous, and vibrant city in the US. In this video, we are going to give you 10 reasons as to why you should visit New York City. As the nation's largest city, New York has the honor of being home to some of the absolute best museums in the world. From the Metropolitan Museum of Art, which is so large that you can't see it all in one day, to the Guggenheim, the American Museum of Natural History, and the Museum of Modern Art, New York has every subject imaginable covered with excellently curated exhibits, interactive displays, and many tour programs. Including the museums already mentioned, we recommend the New York Hall of Science, the Frick Collection, Brooklyn Museum, and the Museum of Moving Image. Many people don't know or have forgotten that New York City was the country's first official capital. Because of this, New York has sites of amazing historical value. Visit the Conference House, the only surviving pre-Revolutionary War manor house, King Manor, home of Rufus King, who is a signer of the Declaration, or the old Quaker Meeting House in Flushing, the only surviving 17th century ecclesiastical frame building in New York. Also visit Ellis Island, Eldridge Street Synagogue, Merchants House Museum, and Federal Hall. New York is one of the 3 major fashion cities. Fifth Avenue is the largest and most concentrated shopping district in the city for high fashion boutiques and internationally acclaimed stores like the massive toy store of FAO Schwarz. If you're interested in the fashion industry, tour the Garment District, where fashion design is king and stroll along the Fashion Walk of Fame. In a city as large as New York, space is key to sanity. Understanding this, city planners designed areas like Central Park to ease the sensation of claustrophobia and add natural beauty to the concrete jungle. Central Park is the largest public park in the city and one of the largest in the world. Here you can find a zoo, several playgrounds, historic monuments, a number of beautiful statues, gorgeous landscapes, and even a castle. This park is so big you never know what you're going to find around the corner. New York is known for its entertainment industry, from the TV studios at Rockefeller Plaza to Broadway. New York's theater district is one of the best in the world and is certainly a tourist magnet. Take a tour of the studios at Rockefeller Plaza and in Times Square, then catch a Broadway or off-Broadway show. It's an opportunity that you won't want to miss. When millions of people entered the United States through Ellis Island at the turn of the last century, many decided to stay and take root in New York, essentially adding to the melting pot of cultures. By doing so, many new restaurants and eateries popped up in this city, which has over the years grown into some of the best restaurants in the nation. Nowhere in the US are you going to find better Italian food than at places like Del Posto, Il Buco, and Ruby Rosa. These places are owned by authentic Italian families. With its historic landmarks like the Statue of Liberty and the Empire State Building, who wouldn't want to visit New York City? Ride to the top of the Empire State Building and look down off the observation deck over the New York skyline. You can do the same from Lady Liberty's Torch. Or hike through Times Square and see the Entertainment Center of America, where neon and LED screens outshine the stars. As a city of such history, architectural evidence of practically every era is combined to make a unique mixture of past and present. In between skyscrapers of glass and metal are Art Deco and Gothic revivalist structures that seem like works of art. From the ironic spire of the Chrysler Building to the artistic construction of Rockefeller Plaza, New York's personality gleams from every street corner. A walking or driving tour of the city is recommended to gain added insight into the city's architectural wonders. Much like its sister city, Chicago, New York City is passionate about sports. Home to the headquarters of the NFL, NHL, NBA, MLB, and MLS, New York City takes its sports very seriously. You can do no better than to catch a game at Madison Square Garden, Yankee Stadium, or Citi Field, home of the Mets. If you can't see the game in person, there are plenty of sports bars and lounges across the city that will be pleased to offer you a booth where you can watch the game with other avid fans. As the city that never sleeps, New York has continuously attracted the attention of international youths for its seemingly endless source of energy. Simply speaking, it's the people of New York that make it so vibrant and sleepless. Visit and you'll be swept away by the spirit of the city, the spirit that made it the greatest city on earth. Now that we've convinced you to visit the Big Apple, give us a call at 877-397-5700 and we'll help you book your trip of a lifetime. Thanks for watching. Be sure to like this video and subscribe to the Adventure Student Travel YouTube channel for more informational videos.